They say dreaming is the easy part, but turning those dreams into reality, that begins the moment you step away from the noise of the world and ask yourself one simple question: can I really build something of my own? Since childhood, we're taught there's only one path to success. Study hard, get good grades, find a job. But some people, they walk a different path. One with no map, only skill and courage. They don't just want to fit into the world. They want to shape it with their hands, their style, and their dream. This is Leo, just 24 years old. No fancy degree, no special connections, just one dream: to build furniture by hand in a city like New York. Furniture that's not just beautiful, but meaningful. He arrived here alone, but his belief wasn't lonely. He knew if he wanted to create something new, he'd first have to see himself in a new way. New York wasn't just a city for Leo. It was a blank page, a chance to build something real with his own hands. Where others feared their dreams, Leo chased his without leaving a single footprint. He didn't arrive with much. No job, no contacts, just a stubborn belief that hard work could carve space even in a city full of giants. He arrived here alone, but his belief wasn't lonely. It stood tall beside him, silent but unshakable, ready to face whatever came next. All he had was a few tools, a couple $100, and a whole lot of faith. He turned an old garage into his workshop, where each nail, each wooden plank, built part of a dream. He didn't wait for perfection. He worked with what he had. Every corner of that garage echoed with the sound of someone trying to make it honestly. No employees, no investors, just hands that wouldn't quit, and a heart that refused to be small. In a city built by big dreams. The first order came in, and his hands trembled, but his voice whispered, "This chance won't come again." So he trusted the work, not the fear. Every cut mattered. Every angle had to be right. He wasn't just shaping wood. He was shaping confidence. That only comes from doing. He didn't ask, "Can I do this?" He told himself, "I'm doing it now." And that made all the difference. He delivered that first table with pride in his eyes. But the client barely looked. Said, "It's not what I imagined." Leo felt something sink inside, but he didn't let it drown him. He could have quit that day, thrown the wood aside. But pain has a strange way of sharpening those who still believe. He went back to work, stronger. Rejection didn't break him. It refined him. Because Leo wasn't here for applause. He was here to master the craft. Weeks passed. Then one day, someone walked by, stopped, and asked, "Did you make this?" Leo smiled, dusted off the bench, and said, "Yeah, with my own hands." That one small order turned into 2, then 4, and slowly, his workshop began to hum like a heart that wouldn't stop. It wasn't about going viral. It was about building respect. One plank, one client, one honest day's work at a time. He carved a small wooden board, with shaky hands but steady belief. It read, "Leo Woodworks, custom, honest, built to last." He wasn't famous. He wasn't rich. But he had something most people spent their whole lives chasing. Purpose that felt earned. Leo didn't follow the crowd. He built his own path. From wood, from struggle, from belief that never gave up.